This week on Channel 8 News, we'll be taking a look at how students are finally eligible to receive the COVID vaccine, a reception for the influential women here at Northwest, and more. Your Channel 8 News starts right now. Thanks for tuning in to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. Students here at Northwest received an email stating that the state of Missouri is moving into phase 3 of its vaccination plan, meaning students are now eligible to receive the COVID vaccine. Brad Pearson is here with me in the studio and has more on the story. So take it away, Brad.
Thanks, Courtney. As of March 30th, COVID-19 vaccines have been made available for all Northwest students. This is in part with Northwest partnering with Mosaic Medical Center and Nottoway County Health Department to allow all students the opportunity to get vaccinated.
The recent availability for vaccines was due in part with Missouri moving to phase 3 with their distribution of COVID vaccines. Phase 1 prioritizing frontline healthcare workers and people 65 and older. Phase 2 prioritizing vaccines for people working within manufacturing, food and agriculture, and higher education, as well as disproportionate groups within communities. And phase 3 allows for all Missouri residents to be vaccinated.
If you or anyone you know is interested in receiving your COVID vaccine, please follow the instructions within the email you received if you are a Northwest student. Or you can go on to Mosaic Medical page and sign up there. This has been Brad Pearson with Channel 8 News. Back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Brad. A new business is coming to the downtown Maryville area that truly has people coming out of the woodwork and talking. Tim Bear Cat's Axe Throwing is a new business that brings the joy of axe throwing, but with a little twist. Instead of just throwing axes at circular targets, Tim Bear Cats has designed their facilities to challenge users in games of tic-tac-toe, zombie invasions, and much more to come. For more information, be sure to follow them on their Facebook page for future updates on their grand opening and more. When we come back, we'll take a look at how Northwest held a reception to spotlight the most influential women here on campus. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. On Wednesday, March 31st, Northwest held a reception and recognition for the influential women of Northwest as a way to conclude Women's History Month. Calissa Schaefer reports.
On Wednesday, March 31st, the university honored some influential women of Northwest with a reception and recognition in the Student Union boardroom. This event kept social distancing in act and required the audience to wear masks, as well as having the option to watch via live on their Facebook page. Dr. Ford has more to say on the event.
It is always in March as a part of Women's History Month, which is in March. And then we usually like to have this award as sort of like the capstone event and hold it towards the end of that month. So the awards are usually, like the nominations are usually open kind of like February through mid-March. And then we usually have this awards ceremony to kind of end off Women's History Month at the end of the month. Usually we have a meeting and look through all the awards, make determinations, which is really hard to do, but we also always notify everyone who was nominated so that you know that you were nominated. Afterwards, you always get your kind of what the nominator said about you, because it's so, I think, kind of heartwarming and like affirming to hear those words, especially at this kind of middle end point of the semester where things are just getting really hard for a lot of us. And so we're usually able to notify everyone about 2 weeks before the ceremony that they've been nominated. And then we also thank all the nominators because of course we couldn't have this event if people were not taking the time to actually nominate people. So it really relies on not just women doing amazing work, but everyone being willing to nominate people and kind of participate that way.
With Dr. Ford, I had the chance to ask one of the influential women nominee a few questions.
That many words to describe how it feels. I'm absolutely humbled to be getting this award, especially in honor of Monet's legacy that she left here at Northwest. I have a lot of friends who I know she made a big impact on. So it just means the most to me that other people are seeing me make that impact in their own lives. And if I can continue to do that, then, you know, that's amazing. Put into words how I would describe being an influential woman. I kind of just live out what I've seen in all the influential women that I've had in my own life, who have made an impact on me and who I strive to be every single day. The women who I've seen be powerful in leadership and working towards improving their communities, things like that, as well as being able to split that work-life balance and being an amazing mother at home to their family or their brothers, sisters, what have you. So really just overall being strong, unapologetically yourself. But I can't really put it into too many words because I just really try to embody what I've seen in the other influential women I've had in my own life. I've been lucky enough to have a multitude of influential women in my own life who have helped me get to this point in my life today. However, I would definitely have to give that honor to my mother, who raised me to be the woman who I am today. We're very similar. I'm her mini-me, as she likes to call me. But I never had to really struggle for anything. She made a lot of different sacrifices so my sister and I can have the lives that we have today and get to where we want to be today. She always supported us in whatever we wanted to do, educated us outside of the classroom even to instill different values and beliefs that, make us to be better people and try and make the world better. So definitely my mother.
Having heard from both women, this event was created to help shine light on women and the influence they bring to the table, along with what it takes to be an influential woman.
Influential woman is someone who is, how do you describe it without using the word influence, right? I think is the difficult task here. But is someone who is having a positive impact on, and it could be on an individual, on a community, on society. And I think with the women that we recognized today, we're really seeing women who are active in all three of those areas, and sometimes individually women who are doing all three of those things. Some advice is to don't be afraid to go out there and pursue the things that you want to pursue. It's okay to do all and any of the things that you want, even if you feel like as a woman maybe you should not or you could not, or because you don't see the role model existing for you. You can grow up and become that role model for other people.
I'm Callista Schaefer reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Callista. A new gated community is coming to the Maryville area called the Estates of Maryville. This is a new community set to be located south of Donaldson Westside Park. The community is said to be a hassle-free living environment for citizens ages 55 and older. Many features include its own clubhouse, pool, fitness center, and more. There are currently 8 different floor plans to choose from, along with 4 different house sizes. Regional Director of Vintage Cooperatives, Teresa Gustafsson, a former Northwest Bearcat employee, states that this community is one that Maryville has been missing. Gustafsson also states that she hopes construction will finish in the summer of 2022. When we come back, we'll take a look at how Wellness Services held a mental health day for students and faculty here at Northwest. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Courtney Rowe. It's extremely important to stay on top of your mental health. In fact, there are many different ways to do this, and one of the biggest ways is to stay active. On April 2nd, Northwest's Wellbeing Committee collaborated with the Office of Student Involvement and Campus Recreation to close campus for the day to help uplift the campus community and support the well-being of faculty and students. Recreational and intramural activities were held at the intramural fields and parking lot west of Phillips Hall. Activities included yard games, tournaments, tennis, trampoline, sand volleyball, human foosball, and so much more. Well, that is all the time we have for Channel 8 News. Be sure to tune in every Monday through Thursday at 6:15 p.m. right here on KNWT Channel 8. Or you can catch us on our YouTube page at KNWT TV. From all of us here at Channel 8 News, I'm Courtney Rowe, and have a great night.